Hi, welcome to Bobby Cinema Theater. I'm Bobby Cinema, you can call me BC. Today's November 19th and my 38th week of my webcast live at Bobby Cinema. We're introducing new movies and DVDs that's out this week, where I make my final grade on the movie out this week. Go onto my website where you can read the plot and watch the movie trailer. The first movie out this week in theaters is Quantum of Solace, starring Daniel Craig and Judi Dench. Directed by Mark Foster, produced by Barbara Broccoli, and distributed by MGM and Columbia Pictures. I took this film. I recommend people watch this movie in theaters. This movie, A Quantum of Solace, picks up where it's left off from Casino Royale. Daniel Craig made an extraordinary performance in this film. My hat's off to him. I grade this movie a B+. The next movie out this week is Slumdog Millionaire, starring Dev Patel. Directed by Danny Boyle, produced by Christian Collinson, and it's by Fox Searchlight. I took up this film. I recommend people watch this movie in theaters. This movie is about an 18-year-old orphan who gets to be a contestant of the Indian version who wants to be a millionaire. He wants to impress this girl named Laka, but more times he wants to win the final question. The worse it gets when he won't reach the jackpot. Dev Patel made an extraordinary performance in this film. My hat's off to him. I grade this movie a B. The next movie out this week is Repo, the Genetic Opera, starring Alexa Vega. Directed and produced by Taryn Lynn Brosson, and it's by Lionsgate and Twisted Pictures. I took this film. I recommend people watch this movie in theaters. Anthony Stewart Head made an extraordinary performance in this movie. My hat's off to him. I grade this movie a B. That's all the movies that are out this week in theaters. The next movie out on DVD this week is Hellboy 2, The Golden Army, starring Ron Perlman and Selma Blair. Written and directed by Guillermo del Toro, produced by Lloyd Levin, and produced by Universal Studios. I took this movie. I recommend people watch this movie on DVD. Selma Blair and Ron Perlman made an extraordinary performance in this film. My hat's off to them. I grade this movie a B-. The next movie out this week is Star Wars: The Clone Wars, starring James Arnold Taylor, directed by Dave Filoni, produced by George Lucas, and produced by Warner Brothers and Lucasfilm Animations. I took this film. I don't recommend people watch this movie on DVD. They should get better writers and better actors for this film. They should get George Lucas to write and produce this movie to make it good. I wish George Lucas was here when he took a look at this movie to make some changes. I grade this movie a D. The next movie out this week is Shrek the Halls, starring Mike Myers, Eddie Murphy, and Cameron Diaz. Directed by Gary Trasdell, produced by Gina Shea, and produced by ABC Television and DreamWorks Television. I took this film. I recommend people watch this movie on DVD. Shrek and the gang are celebrating the holidays. Shrek grew up with any holiday tradition, and it's up to the gang to help them meaningful like of Christmas. I grade this movie a B. That's all the time we have today. Come back next week. We're in just the new movies out this week and on DVD. Don't forget to log into my website where you can look at my new trailers, play my movie trivia, and my puzzle. This is BC. See you next week. Now get out.